The videos that I have seen that are so fucking bad. And
but
what people have to worry about walking on the street, just being themselves, like, that's fucking anxiety. That's why I don't like to, like, joke about it, because, you know, someone hears it and on a public platform is so bad, because you're, like, kind of low-key spreading, like, this, like, oh, ha, 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 ha. And it's, like, it's not funny when your, like, face is being beaten in the floor and, like,
you know what? You can connect.
What's happening, people? Buzz here. So we got to react to this Bella Thorne video of her crying boo-hoo, forcing out these crocodile tears because her PR team is having a complete breakdown when they're watching her have this talk with Bill Maher. Now, Bill Maher had this, talk about transgenders. He made these little jokes that weren't really that offensive. And of course, since she's a part of this woke Hollywood, circles, she has to cry, right? She has to have these, weird talks and sayings that doesn't make any sense. Like, she was nonverbal for a couple of minutes of this podcast, so she pretends like she's not hearing what she's, hearing. Let's watch this, guys, because this is hilarious.
It doesn't even matter, because everybody's switching their sexes constantly. No, I'm not kidding about it. I mean, I'm kidding about that, but people do switch sexes a lot more than they used to. There's a lot of trans, I always see that in the paper about somebody who has switched their sex, which I'm all, if that's what makes you, that's that what blows your dress up?
Bad bitches all the way.
Who?
Yes.
Look at her.
Bad bitches.
Fat bitches. Why?
Look at her.
Bitches.
Oh, bad bitches.
Bad bitches. Be who you are. Yes. Claps.
Right.
Claps. Makes me happy.
I mean, I think
you see what she just did there, right? She was just trying to shy away from what she was hearing and pretend like she didn't hear. She bad bitches, whatever that was. She was saying basically, I don't want to hear it and I don't want to be here. I'm uncomfortable, because she knows she might get canceled and her PR team is scrambling.
I think there's some money to be made in some sort of exchange with everyone switching, where, like, if you need a penis, take a penis. If you have a penis, give a penis. Like, if people are becoming like men to women, they're going to cut off their penis. And then there are women transitioning who are going to need a penis.
Valid,
I feel like
valid.
If there was some exchange, maybe Bitcoin could be involved. And you could,
Wow, her face is absolutely in cringe mode, right? She's thinking about, oh no, my career. That's literally what's going in her mind right now. She's listening to Bill Maher talk about transgenders and, give a penis if you're gonna cut off a penis. Which, it's a joke. I mean, they're smoking weed talking about transgenders. I don't think he's trying to be offensive, which it makes total sense. If you could attach a penis to, a transgender if they wanted it and you didn't want it, why do you need it? Just, here you go. Here's a penis. I didn't need mine.
I just don't like joking about.
Oh, Bella.
I know that you
Bella.
like to, but I don't think it's funny.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Think it's funny.
Ooh, let's cue the crocodile tears. Here she goes. She has to cry. Like I said, she does not want to get canceled. She wants to say to all her woke people in her Hollywood circle that, hey, look, that Bill Maher interview, I cried. I was totally traumatized by what he was saying. My anxiety was through the roof.
Shame. That is where you're
sorry.
You don't have to be sorry, but I'm not sorry either. And that is where your anxiety comes from. There is nothing wrong with joking. Nothing wrong about that.
Nothing wrong with it.
Not everybody is that sensitive. Not everybody needs to be that sensitive. Even the people who are doing that, I don't think would need to be offended by that. Everybody is so easily offended. You kids, you wake up offended. You should get off Twitter, get off social media, and maybe you wouldn't have this anxiety, because I don't know if you're really offended or you're just worried that you're going to look offended.
No, I'm 100% offended. Like when I think about, someone's trauma and someone.
Oh yeah, offended. Everyone in this Gen Z societies and even millennials have this, I'm offended by everything. I got anxiety and I can't live with myself. I need some, antidepressants. We're talking under the years of 18 years of old, and even over the age of 25, under 30, people have all these preconditions. I'm stemming, I got Tourette's, I can't lose weight, I'm depressed. I don't know. People just keep having these problems, and there's no problems to be had, right? This is like the best time to be alive. Seriously, right now in this time of day and year in 2023 is the best time to be alive. Seriously, the people who have the worst problems in America are the people who had it off the best thousands of years ago. Can you imagine the poorest people right now in America are living the best lives if you go thousands of years back? Seriously, all these people have access to water, food. They just got to go stand in the corner and get some money, put a little sign up, and next you know, someone's like, hey, here's $1. Here's $10. Here's some free food. Here's water. All you have to do is stand at the corner and look, like they need help, right? That's how these people are surviving on the streets because people are so generous because they have a lot to give. Even in this crappy economy, this Biden inflation that we're living in, people are still taking care of the homeless, even though they're on the streets, drug addicts, from whatever mental, things going on with them. But still, they're doing great. It's I'd rather be alive in this time. I'm sure you guys would be too. And I don't know why Bella Thorne has to have essentially earplugs and blinders on, and pretends like, oh no, it's anxiety. This no transgender, don't talk no more. No, I'm gonna get canceled. Oh no, my career, I'm ruined.
The videos that I have seen that are so fucking bad. And
But you
when
can.
people have to worry about walking on the street, just being themselves, that's fucking anxiety. That's why I don't like to joke about it, because, someone hears it and on a public platform is so bad because you're kind of low key spreading this, oh, ha, 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 ha. And it's it's not funny when your face is being beaten in the floor and
You know what? You can connect.
being raped.
You can connect any bad thing with any other bad thing.
Of course, there are a lot of bad things.
You know what?
This is one
Mel
that
Brooks did a movie called The Producers, and he had a song in it called Springtime for Hitler. If I really tried, I could probably connect Hitler with something sad. But we don't, because that's not how we live. That's not how we can live, because everything can be connected. Everything can be connected to something sad. And then you'll be sad all your life, and that's why you are sad. And you don't have to be sad. Not everything has to be said. Not everything is sad. Everything could be said. We choose whether to make it sad or not.
You
don't think there's something to that theory?
I think when it comes to your own trauma,
Oh my God.
I make dead dad jokes. Make some people who know me very well super uncomfortable sometimes.
Well, what could be more sensitive than that?
For your own trauma,
Making joke about your dead dad is a good way to work through the pain, right? If you're able to laugh about something, you're able to work through it. And nowadays, people have problems laughing about things, right? Like if you're missing a leg, laugh about, oh, I missed my leg, whatever. It's funny, ha ha. I'm not depressed. That's the point of it. If you're able to laugh at something that's causing you harm in your life, you're gonna get through it. You're gonna work through it. You're not just gonna be like, doctor, I need pills for this. I need pills for that. I got this issue. I got that issue. And then we got this issue with the transgender thing, guys. There's hospitals that make bank off this stuff. Hundreds of thousands of dollars from these surgeries and this lifetime of hormone treatment, right? And then the reoccurring surgeries because things don't work out sometimes. Unfortunately.
it's I don't know. I just.
But that's your own trauma, and you're okay with joking, you just said.
Do I think it's really funny if someone's joking about raping a girl?
Give me a dead dad joke.
I don't think that one's really funny. That one's not so funny, and that's another trauma of mine. It's it depends on.
Only one of us is a comedian, so I'm going to have to pull rank on that. But give me a dead dad joke.
Oh no.
Come on.
No.
You said you were having dead dad jokes.
No, I just it's not like I have a literal dead dad joke. It's more like
totally tuned out.
Conversations are being had, and there's an opportunity to make a dead dad joke, and then you're like.
I mean,
it's not mine.
It's the way to own it. It's the way to own it.
Yeah, when you decide to own your, pain is however you decide to own your pain.
But it's like, you're not going to control me with this pain. I'm going to own it. It's like the way African Americans took back the N-word. It was a horrible slur, and then they said, but we're going to own it. And anyway, look, it's good that we can agree to disagree. We don't have to agree on everything. That's what an honest conversation is, you know? But
Oh
I
my
bet
God.
you, like in 10 years, when when I'm dead and you're here hosting the show, and you're talking to somebody, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm just saying we're all in the process of evolution. Me too.
Yeah, so there you have it, people. Hollywood Bella Thorne was just dying to get out of the conversation. I'm not surprised she got up and sprinted out to the nearest door or jumped out the nearest window because she just saw her career just going up in smoke. Poof. Nowadays, you can't even be involved with conversations like that without having some sort of effect on your career because now she has to go to explain to all her woke, weird friends in Hollywood or wherever her circle involves about how she's not transphobic and how she didn't agree with what Bill Maher was saying, even though what Bill Maher was doing was completely okay. It was just a minor little joke. There's nothing wrong with it. He's not putting down nobody. He's just saying, hey, if you need a dick, here's a dick. I didn't need my dick, but you might need it. Here you go. Problem solved. Everyone's happy. But Bella Thorne, she just cannot deal with that. She can't hear it. She's got, earplugs in. She's got the blinders on. She has to pretend like she's not there, and this is not happening because her PR team is like, oh, fuck, what are we gonna do now? We gotta have talks about this. Sound the alarms. Woo, woo. That's literally what's happening with the PR team and her manager. And in her mind, she's thinking, oh no, I gotta clean this up somehow. Something bad's gonna happen now. Someone's gonna say something to me in public or something. Yeah, so there you have it, people. Bella Thorne gets offended from a joke. Let me know what you think about this in the comments, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, the buzz review. See you on the next one.